Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's your man, Chris Thorns. You know, just up here just doing another regular video. You know what I'm saying? From the bedroom. Like I said, I'm still just doing things with this computer right here, and just still just trying to test out everything. And so far, they're like everything's kosher, like everything's working good. So hey, I gotta say, dude, for it to be a used computer, I didn't pay nothing but like $99 for it plus the tax, like $108. It's a damn good computer. So good investment. But check this out though. I want to talk about this, and you can see the thing right there in the middle, the pink or whatever color that is, side in the middle. You ever wonder why shit about you always get out on the internet? Well, I can tell you. You should always know. You should already know the answer yourself, because we as people, we talk too much sometimes. A lot of us try so bad to be important when it's not necessary to be like that. A lot of us always want to fit in the in crowd when you don't necessarily have to fit in the in crowd to be one of the cool guys or the cool girls. You can still be the same person that you are and still be fly and cool. Alright? Sometimes, us as people, you just got to go with the flow. Alright? Now, there's a such thing that I do believe that you are telling too much about yourself, especially at an early stage, especially when you get to know somebody. I do believe there's a such thing as you are talking too much and telling people too much about you. Because one thing I believe that we do not understand is, not only in court, but in society, period, what you say can and will be used against you. Not only in the court of law, but in the world, period. Alright? Think about this. You was in elementary school, and we all did this. You was in elementary school, and you had some of the kids that they just had this major popularity, and you wanted to be with the in crowd too, so you tried to do what the kids do, so you gain that popularity too, or you try to top them, and just do just crazy stuff, try to top them so you could have some of that popularity too. But it don't always go right, because what you try to do to be popular, you got fucked up, so you won't be popular. You be the laughing stock of the town. Believe me, I know. Same thing with junior high school. You got the cool cats that you want to hang around, so you try to come out your comfort zone to act like what the cool cats act like, because you want to be a part of their circle, But again, what they do may make them popular, but you try to get in the in crowd to do what they do, and you see that shit just don't work for you. So what do? You keep on making an ass out yourself, or do you stand on your own 2 feet and say, you know what? I really don't need this to call myself fly. I don't need this to call myself cool. I'm a cool person within my own self. We all have our elements that we can adapt to. It doesn't make you a square, even though a lot of people will call you a square. Take me for example. A lot of people ask me, do you smoke or drink? No. You don't even drink? No. Man, you boring. You a square. Well, maybe to you, because I don't do this, I'm boring in a square. But to a lot of people, I'm not boring in a square, because I don't do the same things that you do. And I'm not going to try to do the same things that you do to be a part of your in crowd. It's one of those situations that you say, hey, either you're going to accept me or you're not. And if we do get cool, I still know how to separate myself from your behavior. Meaning, if you go into an in crowd where y'all do smoking and drinking, and that's something that I just don't like, then I know how to distance myself from that and be like, hey, hey, just holler at me when y'all get through. You know where to find me at. You know my number. Just holler at me. Alright? Same thing with you. If you go on somewhere with me and you feel like the people who I'm with, we square, we bozos and nerds or whatnot, then you can say the same thing. Hey, you know, I'll holler at you. I got your number. I'll call you or whatever. And all is fine in a game of love and war. All right. So let's get back to the thing about social media. I remember a while back, somebody asked me, they said, Chris, you don't do hangouts no more? And I told them, you know, well, not really. Not really. You know, I got kind of grow old out of hangouts. I mean, I do it sometimes when doing a live show. I probably do it sometime, but it's very rare that I do it. You know, if I got like a few people who want to get on the panel and want to talk, y'all know I'll take the panel and put it on the screen so everybody can see who all talking or whatnot. But I don't do that anymore now since I got the call-in number. But I'm gonna tell some of you who may have a question as to why I don't do hangouts anymore. I see now, and I'm sure a lot of you would agree with me on this. Hangouts gets a lot of people in trouble. It gets a lot of people in trouble. A lot of shit gets started, and a lot of unnecessary shit gets started. A lot of rumors get started, and a lot of fuck shit gets started. That's one of the reasons I really don't do hangouts anymore. I really don't. You know, I still got old people from hangouts that I had back in the day. I even got a hangout that I had started back in the day, but nobody say shit in it, not even me. You know, I usually post my videos, I usually post my shows and all that shit up in the hangout, but I don't do it anymore because, you know, everything that turned into complete bullshit with hangouts. You know, hangouts, a lot of people go into these hangouts and pretty much telling shit they don't need to be told. But they tell it, you know, because everybody formed this Voltron when they against somebody. They're form this Voltron and start talking shit about you and telling shit that, like I said, they really ain't got shit to do with them. You know, and everybody get kiki and kakayin and all this bullshit. But the thing is, what they don't realize, that same group of people that you formed that Voltron with, when you make them mad, what's the percentage that you think that wherever you say behind somebody back in them hangouts, it's going to get to that person that you said it about? And I don't think a lot of us think about that. But I talk about it all the time in my shows. Everybody is cool until you make somebody mad. And it don't take one that you make mad. They'll make their whole bread crumble. Just one. And they'll make the whole bread crumble. And for that is one of the reasons why I do not do hangouts anymore. I'm pretty much done with it. You know, but y'all know me anyway. I don't fuck with nobody, you know. I don't engage in none of this shit that's going on, you know what I mean? I think a lot of this stuff is really getting out of hand, you know. But here's the thing, though. At the same time, though, if the shit gets out that you're telling business and it's spreading, then whose fault is it? Yours. Because you shouldn't be telling your business that you don't want nobody else to know. Preach. You really shouldn't be telling your business that nobody else needs to know. So once you open up that can of worms and start running your mouth too much, then you need to understand, for every action, that's the opposite reaction. And your opposite reaction is your shit is going to get out when somebody gets upset with you. Your shit is going to get out. What you have to do then, you have to start clawing and fighting, because people is letting out shit not only about you, but shit that you have said about other people. Alright? It's just the way of the world. Now, somebody asked me last night, was I still a friend? And I was like, why wouldn't I be? You know, I'm like this, regardless of what goes on these YouTube streets or these hangouts or whatever, you know, I mean, it ain't got shit to do with me. You know, so if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I mean, that is your battle. It is not my battle. And the same thing for everybody else. You know, That's not our battle. You know, that's something that you totally have to fix on your own. Does not mean I'm gonna start fuck with you because it's about you. I don't give a shit about that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. My only concern is if the shit comes to me that you put me out in something that you ain't got no business telling folks, then I will have a problem with you. But other than that though, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna start being friends with you because you into it with somebody else. No, that's just not me. You know, so I mean, we all grown here, and grown people should be able to handle their own business. Understand? So I just want to talk about that a little bit, and I feel like I'm missing something, but like always, it'll come to my head when I get through doing this video, you know. And some of my words probably didn't come out right, so you know, forgive me for that as well, because this is something that's just off the fly, off my head. But at the end of the day, you know, y'all get the message that I'm trying to put out there, you know. And like the thing said, you know, if you don't want people spreading your business or you don't want people talking about you, then stop giving people something to talk about. Same thing with these news stories that I do. A lot of people say, you know, they making it back people look like this, that, the other. Well, the only way to solve that problem is start giving the media something to talk about. Stop posting this shit on Facebook and Instagram and shit to give people something to talk about. Because when you do that, then you leave yourself open for critique. That's me and anybody else. When you put shit on the internet, you'll leave yourself open for critique. And a lot of critique, you are not going to like it. And a lot of critique is going to be harsh as fuck. And that's the consequences that you have to face behind it once you put yourself out there. Preach. Other than that though, y'all tell me what y'all thoughts on this. You know, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? And all that good stuff. I welcome all comments as long as you ain't with that dumb shit. Now you come with that dumb shit, then yeah, I will block you. But y'all know that already. But anyway, it's your man Chris Thorne. So thank you for listening, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.